So in a video that I made not too long ago, I did promise you all that I was going to drop a slashing playmaker build that could actually shoot, okay? The last slashing playmaker build we made was strictly a dominant contact dunk artist, but this one is a little different, all right? This one is going to be possibly a lot better. So before we even get into this, go ahead and smash a like, hit the subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get straight into this build. All right, so first things first, we're going to start with the position. The position that we chose was, again, power forward. Power forward is probably one of the best positions to choose in NBA 2K23. And if you, I guess you could probably try to make this build as a center, but the fact that you'll have to literally be like way lower than 7 foot, like you're not going to be able to do all this and still be 7 feet tall. Okay, so power forward, we went with that. We went with right-handed, and then the jersey number is, of course, completely up to you. Now we have to focus on our body setting. So I really tried to mimic the last slashing playmaker build that we made on this channel, but the only difference is we kind of gave up a little bit just so that we can shoot a little better. And this is what we did. All right, with the body settings, we went 6'8", so we didn't have to reach too much to make sure that we can do everything that we want to be, because, you know, we definitely don't want to drop too deep in weight, or height. So we went with 6'8". For the weight, we still want to have, you know, all those fast badges and all those dribbling badges. So we still want to dribble the ball. We don't need to be too strong. So 233. And then for our wingspan, we maxed this out. So yes, we still will be able to shoot. We'll still be able to handle the rock. We'll still be able to create our own shot. The only difference is we'll actually be shooting a lot more than the last one. All right. So body shape, I always go defined. If you guys go another way other than defined, y'all let me know that down below in the comments and tell me why. Maybe it just looks better. Maybe you think it gives you, you know, better rebounding. Y'all let me know down below. But I always go defined, and now it is time to set our potentials. Now, when it comes to setting our potentials, we gave up a little bit, okay? But really, at the same time, we really didn't give up too much. So for our close shot, we went with an 80. We'll still be able to really go crazy around the rim. So close shot is going to be an 80. Our driving layup is going to be an 85. Our driving dunk is still going to be in the 90s, so I didn't want to give up that completely, so we're going to go with a 92 driving dunk. I didn't want to give up on all the badges. The last one that I made had a 99 driving dunk. I just wanted to be able to finish at the rim with, you know, with anyone around me. I still wanted to be able to dunk on my opponent. So 92, we can definitely still get it done here. All right, the only difference is we'll actually be able to shoot. All right, this is probably going to help our team a lot more on this build than the last one, so this might just be the better one. Our standing dunk, we're going to keep that at a 47. And then for our mid-range, it is time to be able to shoot. So mid-range, 73. Our three-pointer is going to be a 75. I feel like this is like the bare minimum to let us be really greening out here, okay? This is what you need. All right, of course you'll still need the badges, but this is exactly what you'll need right here. Now, I was even generous and added a free throw on this build. So we went with a 73 free throw, all right? Now it's time for the playmaking. I still wanted to be able to, you know, have the quick first step. I still wanted to be able to just blow by our opponent and dunk on whoever is camping in the paint. So in order to do this, I went with a pass act of an 80, just in case, you know, everybody's in the paint and we want to pass out for the open three. Our ball handling is going to be an 85, okay? Power forward, 85. If we're ISOing the center, goodbye, okay? They're definitely gonna have to make that switch or that adjustment, because we're gonna be zooming low key. Speed with ball, we're gonna go with a 75. Almost max, but not quite there. So we still get that goal quick first step and all the other badges that we really need. We get the clamp breaker, bro, this build is legit. Like, the only crazy part is now we're able to shoot. This is crazy. All right, so for the defense, I still wanted to be able to not only score at will, but I always like to play at least a little bit of defense. I'm not trying to give up points every time we on this side of the ball. So for the interior, we went with an 80, just because I assume that we're going to be guarding more centers and other power forwards. So, and then of course the meta in 2K is rim running. So of course we had to show love to the interior defense, but that's not it. We also had to go in the perimeter. So our perimeter defense is going to be an 80 as well, just in case we're, you know, drawn out there to either switch or somebody has us guarding the ISO. Like we're out here, okay? 80. And then for our steal, 45. And then our blocking is going to be an 80. And then for our offensive rebound, we're going to go with an 80 right here. And then just to squeeze out the rebounding badges that we really want, and to make sure that we can actually get it done on the glass and on the boards, we went with the defensive rebound of a 93, just so we can get that gold rebound chaser. Okay, so 93 there. And then now it's time to focus on our physicals. Now when it comes to our physicals, the speed is going to help us play better defense, so we went with an 80 for the speed. Acceleration is going to be a 75. Our strength is going to be a 60. Our vertical, we actually want to be jumping out the gym and grabbing those boards, so we went with an 85 for our vertical. And then we're going to go and put the rest on our stamina, giving us an 85 stamina. Now when it's all said and done, we have 17 finishing, 15 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 21 defensive / rebounding badges. Now I think that this build is super lit just because the badge spread is low-key kind of crazy. But if you guys forgot, you know, let me remind you, you still get that +4 badges at the beginning of your My Career. So those +4 can go anywhere. Like literally, if you want 25 rebounding and freaking defensive badges, you can do that. Like you want 20 shooting or 19 shooting, you can go crazy. So there's a lot that you can do with this build. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and continue. Now it's time to look at our takeovers. Now when it comes to our takeovers, we do have the slashing, we do have the sharp playmaking, and also the glass cleaning. Now I don't feel that we will have too many problems when it comes to finishing around the rim, just because our stats just says so. But if we really wanted to go crazy, we could do like spot up precision and maybe rebound chaser. I would probably go maybe or not rebound chaser, box out wall. I'll probably go box out wall here, and then I'll probably go spot up precision, just because I would go limitless if our 3-pointer was like a 80 or whatever, but I'm not about to do that. Spot up precision if we're in the corner, if we're at the top, like we can definitely spot up with this build. So I'm thinking spot up precision for now, and of course when you get the Mamba mentality, you can do whatever you please. But I'm really digging the takeovers that this build does get. Now we're gonna go ahead and continue and check out the shades of this player and also see what they called us. Now of course we got the Scotty Barnes, the Paolo, and also the Kyle Kuzma. So we do come out to be a slashing playmaker. I feel that this slashing playmaker is, even though that it's the same kind of body settings as the last one, this one is probably way better, just because you can space the floor a little bit more for your team. Now this definitely does depend on who you're running with and what builds they're bringing out, but this is low-key a decent little build that could probably run the big at the park. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about the build down below in the comments. If you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead and leave a like. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. Y'all already know. And if you like this video, you're definitely going to like this video that I have on this in-car screen. This is my bucket getting machine that I am almost finished with. Okay, after I get the last bit of badges and VC, this dude is really coming to the park and he's about to dominate NBA 2K23. So go check it out, see what I'm talking about, and I will see you all in this next video.